Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator. Have you always wondered what the accuracy is on a Carcano M1891 at long distance? Well, I had the opportunity to test out this M1891 Carcano at 600 yards. The last time I took this to the Talladega Marksmanship Park, I only shot it at 200 yards. That's because I didn't have enough time to go to the 300 and the 600 because that was right around closing time. Well, we took another trip out there and I definitely got to bring this Carcano out there and shoot it. So right off the bat, the first thing I noticed is that the stock has been refinished. The markings are faint and it looks like somebody did a job on it. Not only that, but the metal is also refinished. Some kind of Duracoat or black paint. It is import marked, which means that it could have been done by the importer, but I would doubt it, and I would just say that it's most likely done by somebody that owned it previously. Why is that? Well, the import mark indicates that it's post-1968, and all these other things I've seen on there, you probably wouldn't have seen an importer go through all that trouble, especially because I noticed another thing here. The muzzle has been crowned a little bit, and the lands and grooves, they look good. They go up to that crowning spot. So another thing that leads me to believe that it was done by the previous owner was because it's got a very smooth action and the trigger is really smooth. It's too smooth. So it definitely looks like there was some things done that made the trigger a little bit more squishy. There's no breaking point on it. So when we were firing it, you just had to pull it back and guesstimate about where it's going to go off. My guess is because the Carcano is known for a hellacious trigger pull. That breaking point is quite stiff, and so the previous owner probably didn't like that, and they probably wanted to make a change to it. Alright, so at the Talladega Marksmanship Park, you need to go to the 100-yard range and qualify there first in order to make it to the 200, the 300, and the 600. You need to get 3 shots in a row in the black to move on to the next range. Once you complete that, you call over a range safety officer and they will stamp your range safety card. So the first stop was the 100-yard range.
We're on target.
Oh, there you go. You got it now. You got it now.
The one thing about the Carcanos is you really got to figure out that sight picture. Once you get the sight picture down, then you should be good. So I had some difficulties with my iPro, so we took a little extra time and wasted a little bit more ammo on the Carcano, but no worries. We went on to the 200-yard range.
Okay, Carcano, Steinel ammo, 200 yards.
I'd also like to shout out Steinel Ammo for helping support the channel. The 6.5 ammo that we got is really good. So if you get a chance, check out Steinel's website. They got an abundant amount of ammo for a lot of different military surplus weapons.
12 o'clock high. A little high.
They're tough.
A little bit low. Dead center. 6 o'clock low. Center.
All over the side.
10 ring. You got it.
All right, 200-yard range. Still had to find that sight picture, and it's a little difficult. But after that, we went to the 300-yard range.
Great.
You got it figured out. 9 o'clock and 6 o'clock. You got it.
All right, at the 300-yard range, we did pretty well. The sight picture was, for the most part, the same as the 200, but it was different from the 100. So there's a lot of people out there that say the Carcano is inaccurate junk. Can the Carcano long rifle hit at 600 yards? Let's find out.
Going for the 600-yard range with the Carcano.
Good question, where'd it go?
Oh, I think you're still high.
So it's hitting something. Top of the 9.
And you're at the last row.
29. Last row. Oh, there it is.
You got it dead center?
Yeah. The top
11
of the
o'clock.
29. Oh, that was a little high there. Oh, it's a little too high.
That's on the black. And the black.
There it is.
That was in there.
600-yard Carcano M1891 with Steinel ammo, FMJ, 2000 FPS, 139 grain bullet.
So we were getting kind of close to the end of the day, and I was kind of just trying to rush the shot, and I didn't really want to mess around with that rear sight to try to find that sweet spot. So we just ended up doing a little Kentucky windage and raising up my sight picture. I was aiming right around the top of that number 29 on that lane marker at that 600-yard target, and that's what put me in the black. So yeah, a lot of FUD out there about the Carcanos. A lot of people just don't believe in the platform. Now I've got an M91/38, the short rifles, and I'm going to try to take those to the Talladega Marksmanship Park next. I've already taken out an M38 and I shot that at 600 yards. Though it wasn't pretty, it still did fairly well and was hitting the black. Help support the channel. Buy yourself a Battlefield Curator t-shirt, hoodie, or jacket. Check out the merchandise link in the description. Appreciate it. Thanks. Alright, well that's it for the Carcano M1891 at 600 yards. What are your thoughts? What's the furthest you shot a Carcano? You even have a Carcano? Were you thinking about getting one? Right now, Royal Tiger Imports and some other websites have Carcano 1891 carbines for a really low price. Well, that's it for the video. Be sure to pulverize that like button and subscribe for the algorithms. Definitely helps out with the channel. And as always, be sure to learn history and curate history. Check out the merchandise link in the description. Make it a great day.